What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Science Sunday video. This week we are going to be going over another form of ASL sentence structure. But before we do that, I want to talk to you guys because we are getting very, very close to being done with this series of sentence structures. So before we're done, I think we have a few more weeks left. We're still going to go over topic comment, we're still going to go over topicalization, we're still going to go over subject, object, verb, and a couple other things and get a little bit deeper. But that is obviously in the future, so please hang out, keep watching the videos to really get a grasp and to understand how, when, and why to use these different forms of structure. Now, let's get into today's structure. This week we are going over the structure, time frame, subject, object, verb, and as before we're going to be using the same sentences as last week to hopefully help make this a little bit easier and to help you understand how the same sentence could be signed differently even though we're using the exact same sentence. So let's go ahead and start right now on the first sentence. As always, right in here, last week I washed my car. So, as always, we need to pull out certain criteria out of this sentence. We need to pull out our time frame, our subject, our object, and our verb. So we're going to be pulling out our time frame, last week, our subject, I, our verb, washed, and our subject, the car. In this sentence in ASL, we're going to sign my car, last week, wash. Let's go and do that again. So it is my car, last week, wash. So next week I will go shopping. Time frame, next week, subject I, verb go, and our object will be shopping. So when we put all of this collectively together, instead of signing it as we signed it last week, starting with next week, we're actually going to say I shopping next week. Even though we pulled out the word go, we didn't use it. We can, however, in the former sentence, I did not use it. So, let's try again using the word go. So, shopping I go next week. Either one works perfectly fine. Different structures, and you're talking to different people. Always remember that they may sign a little bit different than you may expect it to be signed, as I just showed you with the next week I will go shopping. In my initial sign, I signed I shopping next week instead of I go shopping next week. So there's a lot of different ways you could say something, and in this particular instance there are those two different ways of saying it. Neither one is more or less wrong than the other. They're both equally valid ways of signing. So there you go. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. To answer a quick question, somebody asked why I do not sign these entire videos anymore. It's because too many people were not able to use them and really be able to follow along, even though I was subbing them. People just were having a hard time following along. So even though ASL is my first language, since I know English, I felt it would be more useful to speak the videos to get a clear explanation of what is actually going on in explaining grammar and sentence structure. Alright guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another grammar / sentence structure video on ASL.